You're welcome, man.
Yeah, definitely some good weapons added there, and obviously it went to number 1 on Steam charts, which is obviously great for you guys as well.
Yeah, it's our fourth consecutive top one DLC release, which
Yeah.
I think is it's amazing for us to be able to do that, and it's all thanks to the community support.
And considering the games on Steam as well, so many games, it's excellent.
So many great games. So many great games.
But I just wanted to ask, the weapons themselves, who decides which weapon goes into the packs? You like just throw them all into a hat and pick 3 out, or do you like work hard on it and pick the right ones for the heist, or how does it all work?
It's a co-development. QA,
Yeah.
Matthias, Andreas, who's the other producer, work together with the level designers and Bo and all the others, and our team, of course, to just figure out, what weapons would fit here and what weapons wouldn't, and that's basically how it works. It's not easier or harder than that, and of course, it's a lot. It has a lot to do, with what our weapon guys think. So we have 2 weapon guys, 2 artists.
All right.
That are responsible for all the weapons. So if you love what they're doing, give them a shout out. Their names are Jacob and Pat, and they're really talented guys. They work together with a lot of the other guys. Ivan, for example, who's a technical artist and so on. So they just love the gun part of the game, and they love to make sure that it works as good as possible. And the same goes to the animators. The animators put a lot of love to what they're doing. Joachim, Jonas, and Oscar. So it's a team effort, which I'm happy to say. It sounds really cheesy. It sounds super fucking cheesy, but it's a team effort. Yeah.
It's all about teamwork.
Yeah, definitely.
Like I said, I think I would love to see an AA-12 in the game.
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of hoping it was going to be in the pack, but there's nothing wrong with the shotguns that are in there.
Uh-huh.
And also you've introduced some new ammo as well.
Yeah.
Which we can obviously using existing weapons as well, and a great idea and different effects that the ammo has. Was that hard to come up with, or was it again just like a group effort? And
yeah, it was a group effort because the guys, they're playing with the weapons, and so initially it's about we have a plan that we follow, stuff we want to do. We've been talking about certain heists, that the Dentist has in store for the community. So basically, the Overkill team has a plan that we follow, and it might change depending on the community feedback. It might not, but with the shotgun pack, it definitely did. And by putting out the shotgun achievement thread early, we managed to get the feel for what the community wanted and didn't want. And you noticed that as well, because we've been putting out a lot of these post-release updates. And even during development, we had thoughts, it wouldn't be awesome to have this or that or whatever. But at the end of the day, it's a team effort again. The QA, they play with the weapons and they talk with the weapon guys, and they discuss how can we make this pack worth it. How can we make this pack stand out together with in comparison to the sniper pack, and introducing new ammo types is something we haven't done any time before in the Payday franchise. It's the first time we do it, and I think it's been a success. There's been some feedback from the community. We've been discussing a thread earlier today made by Ashley, one of the community members, and
subscribe or die, motherfucker.
We want people to play with the DLC weapon. We want them to enjoy it. And if they don't enjoy it, obviously we have to look at it and see if we fucked anything up, or if they're basically not playing it the right way or whatever. But I think it's great that people are discussing it, and to those that are listening that think they're too underpowered, overpowered, or whatever, that we hear you. We're looking into it. We can't satisfy everyone in the end, unless everyone thinks the same thing. Obviously, but we're looking into it, and as always, we have the same QA team that we've always had. They're really talented. They know what they're doing, and being a QA at Overkill is not like being a QA at any other studio, I would assume, because at Overkill, the QA, usually, you know, the QA is some guy in the corner who just tests something and then it's done and he just can go home, right? But at Overkill, the QA guys are the gatekeepers, right? They're the one who holds the keys to the community, right? So the rest of the team, you know, we can't push anything out of the door unless QA says it's fun enough, it's good enough, you know. So they have a really central part to the team, and that's really important for us.
That's good. That's good. Have you got any jobs?
I'm available for work, outsourcing.
Yeah, no, you can always send an email, you know, info@overkillsoftware.com. We usually reply. We get a shit ton of emails, so sorry to anyone who hasn't received a reply. Thing is, you know, we always want to reply ourselves as well, so we're basically putting ourselves in a difficult position, you know, because we want to keep on making sure we bring content out there in an unprecedented, haste or speed. But at the same time, you know, we're really eager to answer everyone's email and so on, no matter what type of question it is. So it's difficult for us sometimes, you know, to weigh both of those things, but we try our best.
Do you accept overseas applications? Because I got nothing but time, man. I got nothing but time and a drive to shoot police officers.
Alright, cool.
Virtual police officers should be really specific on that one.
Yeah. Good you are. It's important to be specific. It's important to be clear.
And apparently they're very keen on shooting me as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they are.
But so still on about the shotgun DLC. I just want to know, do Overkill have something against shields? Because we have the sniper DLC, we've got the shotgun DLC, and it's all new ways to kill these shields. What have these shields done wrong to you guys?
I don't know, man. Maybe the shields haven't gotten enough love, you know, man. I'm not sure actually what we have against shields. Well, maybe we should do an update where we improve them. You know, Gentech does something.
A Titan shield.
Oh my god.
Put a shield on their back as well.
Yeah.
Let's just make them. Let's just make them like a war turtle. You know.
Yeah,
Why not just make them a triple bulldozer?
Yeah, that would be funny. And also with the shotgun heist, you've given us some new melee weapons and reduced the shovel as well. And then everyone loves this shovel. I love the shovel. Just beating the police officers down with this shovel.
Yeah.
Again, just like something unique and another great idea from you guys.
Yeah. Thanks, man. Yeah, it's funny how these things work out. If you're in the military, and I wouldn't know, you probably wouldn't use the shovel in the same way the heisters do, but that's really funny, I think. You know, these guys are crooks, they're criminals.
Yeah, they are.
Of course, you know, Chains has a military background, but the others don't, right? So they do what they can.
I could just imagine, like, if that happened in real life, like the news report would be like heisters rob bank with shovels. That would be a headline, wouldn't it?
It would indeed. It would indeed. Let's hope it doesn't happen. However.
Let's hope it
keep
doesn't
it to
happen.
the games.
Yeah, it's just a game, guys. It's just a game.
After using the shovel, I've come to the conclusion that it doesn't have high knockdown. It's just that the cops are in recoil. The fact you just hit them with a shovel.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It's funny. We fixed. I don't know if people have noticed. They probably have. We fixed a hurt animation that evidently had some issues earlier. So we activated those again. So you can see there's a lot of new animations that you might not have seen before when you hit them with the melee weapons. So we're really happy.
Quite a few different backdoor effects as well.
Yeah, we're happy we got those in. So that's really good. So we keep on improving on the game, which I think is really fun.
Certainly do. So I think so far then, so this year we've got 3 more heists coming, I believe. The Hoxton, the Diamond, and the Casino heist. I believe the Hoxton heist is next. Is that right?
Maybe it is. Maybe it is.
Maybe
it all depends.
Okay.
It depends on the dentist's planning, right? If everything goes well, who knows?
But it's all down to the dentist.
Before the Shotgun DLC was released, I had the assumption that all the DLC preceding the Hoxton Breakout, I assumed the Hoxton Breakout would be free, but I understand if it's not. I understand all the DLC preceding that would facilitate the break-in a lot easier. Like, we had the snipers for Overwatch, the shotguns for breaching. I'm hoping for explosive DLC.
Yeah, dude, I think that'd be awesome if we could do that. I would love that.
I just had the idea that everything would proceed and in some way facilitate an easier escape. Like, there would be no assets. There'd just be us.
Yeah.
Us and Hoxton.
Yeah, I hear you.
I got a quick question for you.
Go ahead.
Obviously, with this new shotgun DLC, we've seen the introduction of different ammo types. Have you guys got any plans in terms of expanding that to other weapons or anything along those lines?
I think if it works out fine, we have some feedback now that we have to look at from the community regarding the shotgun. So we'll see if what the conclusion is. People are it feels like half of the office is empty today. Because people were thrashed. Yesterday. One of Andreas is homesick today. Because we worked really hard to push out this DLC as soon as possible. Because some of the Overkill team goes on vacation this summer. They gotta be off work too at some point to replenish the batteries and so on. But I definitely, if it's a success, if the community would love to see it, we always read what you guys are writing. Usually, if I look at the QA guys, because I sit closest to them, they usually have one screen testing the game, and one screen in the community watching, just reading the threads, lurking, reading what people's opinions are and stuff like that. So keep on talking, guys. If there's something specific you guys want to see, then we're happy to oblige. If we have the power to make it happen.
I had one question. The other question can't be asked now, but hang on. My one question is: will there be more than 4 preferred heisters to choose from to rotate out the roster? Regardless of the content of the heisters, I just want to know if we can choose more than 4.
I think that would be awesome. It's obviously I can't say whether or not it'll come, but what I can say is that the idea is great. Let's hypothetically say it was the first time I heard it, then I would say that's a great idea, man. Obviously, it's a 4-player call, so then hypothetically speaking, if that would happen, then you would have to be able to choose your preferred character as you are now, right? Only that there would be more portraits to choose from. And obviously, those characters would have, the funniest thing, for the experience. Hypothetically speaking, since you guys are gamers just as myself, would be to see new characters come with new skill trees. That is something that I'd love to see.
Yeah, that would be good.
Not only, because then it would feel more like an actual package, other than just, releasing. Because if you just release the new player, then that would probably feel like we were milking people more than we already are, according to some. But we're old school PC gamers, all of us. We personally, I remember the days, of Diablo 2 when the Lord of Bale expansion came. You got 2 new classes, really powerful stuff, the Druid. And so on, and they had their own skill trees, and it felt like something really cool. And hypothetically speaking, as I said, since we haven't released any information about it, if we were to do something like that, I think we'd think hard, to make sure that we cater to those who've been playing PC games for a long time, and who appreciate that when a new class would come, then that class comes with a new skill tree and has a certain speciality, like for example explosives or whatever. So and if you guys have any ideas in the forums, we always read what you guys are writing, both the old forums, on the Spuff forums and on the community hub. We always try to keep up to date on what people are saying. And I add people personally. The rest of the team do as well. Do our Steam accounts. We discuss with you guys daily. I know there's a lot of people writing to me, their opinions, bugs, whatever. So we appreciate that. If we can't talk, then we talk. If we